as satisfying as I thought it was good for you.
I liked it.
Sounds good.
You'll hear how well I liked it.
Yeah.
It's probably better since we're not the ones pulling it off. We're anticipating it.
Yeah. I was expecting a deeper, like, boom.
I mean,
pop. No.
it's feel pretty high.
Yeah, fair enough. Hi, welcome to the podcast, the classic Mixup podcast, I guess. I put that on the first video, so I guess we're just running with that now. Hopefully everyone's okay with it. So yeah, I have some topics, but I know you had stuff
I can
that
introduce
you were
us?
gonna...
Didn't introduce
Oh,
us, man.
crap. Nah, I'm blowing
Disclaimer.
it. We took a week off. And
Patrick
I'm blowing
sucked.
A week off.
Yeah.
Is this the second or third video?
This is
Third.
going to be the third.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see if we get any of them out on time. Hi, my name's Pat.
16 views.
And climbing.
I'm Clancy.
I'm
Derek.
No. Shit.
I'm Harambe then.
No,
Okay,
not
there we go.
Harambe. Is
I
your
think
dick out?
Yeah.
Again? Oh my god, Clancy. I mean, Harambe.
Harambe?
Oh, God.
Come on.
All of you.
Pat, you're fucking up the storyline.
I know. I think I'm the only person who's used their real name every time. Or
I don't
at
need them
all
to
in
know
some-
my identity or how much mayo I like on my sandwich.
It's an important
It's-
thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Mayo fan personally, but that's
Depends
just
on
me.
the mayo. Chipotle mayo? Bang.
That's true.
That's
I count that more as Chipotle than as Mayo.
Sriracha mayo's better.
That would also be good, I imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, what were you gonna bring up? Something about Ron, and then something about
Fucking
the
big booty
debate,
bitches.
maybe? No. Something about. Okay. So anyway, Clay and I have been playing Gears 4.
You're
Yeah.
Most homoerotic game of the season.
Yeah, lots of chainsaws and
Giant
sniper
jacked
rifles
dudes.
and- yes,
Yeah.
yes, huge jacked men, not
Yeah.
to be confused with huge jacked man.
It is an
AKA.
important distinction.
Yeah.
Jackman deserves distinction.
Yeah, apparently they're coming out with a new Wolverine movie. Actually.
Yeah, Logan.
Yeah.
Supposedly going to be based on Old Man Logan. I'm excited.
Yes, yeah, I've heard he's exciting. Oh, sorry, I changed topics before I even finished with the first topic.
sorry,
actually.
continue.
So anyway,
Old Man Logan. Is that based on the comic book?
don't fuck with me.
It's a comic book, yes.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Yeah, Gears 4 has been good though.
Marvel, right?
Shh.
It's definitely Marvel.
Fucking Black Horse, man.
Oh, Black Horse. There it is.
Stop it.
Oh, who makes Archie?
No,
Is that Black
we're
Horse
coming
too?
back to
That's
this.
Dark Horse.
Hey,
Shut up. Let Pat talk.
you're not even drunk. But anyway,
Move
so
on to more interesting topics.
no, but hey, people might be interested in Gears. Gears is good. My analysis of the new Gears, if you liked past Gears, this is just a much more polished version of it. They didn't do anything crazy with it. Nothing. I mean, they threw some new things in, but it's not. They didn't try to mix up the formula that much. It's basically just what's so funny.
How much of the previous games have you played?
I've played all of them except for Judgment.
because
I
Judgment
know,
sucked.
yeah,
I
that
did
was
hear
the
that.
word on
I
the
did
street.
hear that.
I mean, Clay's played more than I have. I played all 3 campaigns, and I played a decent amount of Horde, but never really played much Versus, which I know you played competitively a lot more.
All the time.
And how does Gears 4? I know you only played it for a little bit so far, the Versus so far, right? How does it compare?
The first one, like, everyone just ran around with a fucking shotgun blasting the shit out of each other. Then the second one, the shotgun sucked ass, so everyone used the Lancer, and it was stupid, and it ruined the game. Third one, kind of the same concept. And then this one, they kind of brought back the old shotgun, where it's, like, very useful and fun as hell to use again. So it's kind of like bringing it back to the old way, where you just fuck each other up with the shotgun, but you still can get wrecked by the long range guns, and it's kind of annoying when, like, you're with a bunch of randoms and you're not coordinating anything. You just die all the time, and that's what was happening to me last night because I was getting really pissed.
Yeah,
Because, like, they would go for the power weapons, and everyone and their mom thinks they can snipe. And I don't know why. But everybody and their mom
Clay,
runs to it.
But I actually can snipe, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
My mom snipes better than Pat, though. So.
It was like last night. It was the most. They just don't know what they're doing when it comes to Gears of War. Like they don't even know how to wall bounce. They don't know how to 2-piece.
I don't even know what wall bouncing is.
They don't even know like.
Clay, what's wall bouncing?
It's when you're at a wall, when you hit the thing and your character kind of slides to the wall. Yeah. If you press it again at a different camera angle, your character bounces off the wall real quick at a different angle, and you can shoot at the same time. And if you get really good at it, you fuck people up.
It's basically just ADing for
Gears. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Two-piece is just a lovely dance that you can do.
There used to be the weapon slide. That was fun.
He's a rapper.
What was that?
So there was a glitch in the game that if you were on a wall and you sprinted, and then at the same time you flicked X, your character would still slide and pick up a power weapon at the same time, so you couldn't get shot while you're picking up the gun. But they got rid of it after the first one.
Oh, okay.
It was really cool, though.
There's alright. Clearly you have much more experience with competitive than I do. I basically just played a lot of Horde, and, I think the Horde's really fun so far.
I was upset they got rid of the shield that you could block off a single passage, and then it made it so much easier.
I do the fortification stuff they have set up well. Yeah, I like that you can kind of pick up and move if you want to. You move that fabricator thing in order to set up in a different spot if you need to. Upgrading is
weird now.
Yeah,
because you have to rebuy the thing. That's stupid. Before you could just upgrade that one thing that you have.
Right. I remember that. Yeah, I haven't quite figured. I mean, I've only played 2 games of Horde, so I'm still kind of figuring out how everything works. But it's fun so far. That I like. I don't know. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about. I guess this isn't really a spoiler, but there's new robot enemies as opposed to the same old enemies. So they do a combination of different.
I don't know.
There's
story.
other enemies too. Yeah. I've played. I'm in Act 4 of the campaign. It's pretty good. Again, nothing phenomenal, but the characters are actually pretty entertaining. They they kind of beef with each other. And,
I know Marcus's son is the main character.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, it's not a phenomenal story or anything. It's not the best I've ever played, but it's good. It's just a solid Gears game, and I'm enjoying it. So, so I like that there's a little wider variety of enemies that you face. But
I feel like I understand where the locusts are coming from. I think it's the Lampet, mutated. I
haven't figured it out yet. I haven't made it far enough. You're still trying to figure it out at the point that
because they look like locusts. They do. Sound like locusts. So I think they're the Lampet.
Yeah, it could be. Again, I don't know yet. But yeah, so it's nice having I'm glad that they kept very similar enemies to previous games so that it doesn't feel completely different. But I'm glad that they threw in some different stuff too, just to make it not 100% repetitive. So, but.
I was on the Xbox app and and for some god awful reason, Sean loves to upload clips of him just getting absolutely wrecked, it's some kind of bullshit. And it's the funniest thing because every time I look, I always message him "Yo, why'd you upload a video you getting wrecked?" He's like, "You didn't see that bullshit?" I was like, "No, Sean, I saw you miss every shot and then get wrecked." Or another one he uploaded, he was playing that stupid ass Smite game. He missed every skill shot and then died. And I was like, Sean, why'd you upload that video? You just missed everything. He's like, you didn't see that? I hit him. I was like, no, you didn't.
He's putting together his low light reel.
I was like, those imaginary bullets get you again, Sean? Every time when Sean died, he would always yell, those bullets weren't even real. I didn't see them. And I was like, oh yeah, but we all did. The rest of us did, Sean. They're just imaginary.
That's rough. Welcome to the Rip on Sean now podcast. Okay, sorry, continue.
Speaking of shit games, Battlefield 1 released.
It releases on Friday.
Ron bought the 3-day pass thing.
Yeah. It Ron releases sooner if you pay extra money.
John dropped $80 to play 48 hours early.
Yeah. There was that. There's also if you pre-ordered it. My brother played it a little bit because he pre-ordered it and also has Origin access. Which I was almost considering doing just because I don't know if they do something to prevent this from happening, but if you have Origin access, it's $5 or $6 a month, but you also get 10% off of any games you buy, So it's so I think it's $5. It's $5 for a month subscription, and it's 10% off the game. And if it's like a $60 game, that's $6 off. So you could just do it and still save $1 and get to play early. But it was like, it wasn't gonna be worth it. What?
No. No, you're right. No, you're right.
But yeah, so I was almost gonna do it, but first of all, I'm playing a lot of Forza Horizon 3 right now, and it's really fucking fun. But yeah, I know you don't like racing games, but
I don't
They're awful.
dude, it's so sick though. I really want to get that steering wheel.
Dude, I don't even.
Let me finish what I'm saying though. But yeah, so it was just that if you have Origin access and you pre-order it, you get to play like 10 hours of Battlefield 1 anytime before it launches.
I watched a review on the Forza game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because
it's gotten really good reviews.
the guy
I liked it.
the review was like weird. Like at first he was just fucking ripping on it because he was like the previous one. It was all about, oh, come on, guy, come race and promote our thing. And then now this one, you're the promoter. And you're promoting all this stuff. And you're like, come on, my prizes are the best prizes, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, it's a fun-ass game. And I was like, dude, you were just wrecking it for 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, go buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, this is the first Horizon game I've played. I've played some of, like, the regular Forza Autosport games. And I like those a lot, too. This is basically... The Horizon version is just a little more arcadey, and it's like open world and stuff. It's like the Autosport game is all on like relationships and racing stuff actually happens on. Whereas this one, so Horizon 2 was in like France or something like that. Horizon 3 is in Australia, and it looks beautiful. And for me, I don't even really know what the story is. Yeah, I guess you like set up a festival. You're supposed to be like promoting the festival and stuff. But like, I don't give a shit about that. It's just really fun to drive in that game. So I've been enjoying it.
He said the modes are pretty cool. That you can kind of like have like Need for Speed, like unrealistic ass shit. You take damage to your car gets fucked up if you do a bad turn.
Right. Yeah, because you can you can change up the difficulty and stuff. And I usually when I play, I make it like simulation steering and like manual transmission and try to make it a little more realistic and a little more difficult. But if you keep everything on like the easiest settings, yeah, it's really arcadey. It's like Need for Speed. Whereas if you bump it up all the way, I'm not sure if it's quite at the level that Autosport is at. I mean, it's still, Forza isn't the closest to like a simulation game. It's up there, but there are, like Project Cars, I think, is a little more a simulation level. But it still gets pretty realistic. Like if you have a shit ton of torque on like with whatever car you have and you just floor it, like you're just gonna spin the tires for like 10 seconds before you start going anywhere because that's how cars actually work. But yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. I've been whipping around in a Subaru, just like there's like different areas
Fucking
that you can go to.
rocket.
I've been doing all like the Outback and just like ripping around like dirt corners and throwing it into hefty power slides. It's fun. It's nice. And I kind of want to get the steering wheel and pedal combo, even though it's like $400 for it.
So I hate to say it, I'm completely with Derek. Racing games
for you.
If it's not GTA and I can't get out of my car and then shoot something, I don't want it.
In Pat's defense,
It looks amazing.
Talking
I'll
about
give
racing
that
games
to
is
you.
much more fun than actually playing the racing game.
No, that's not true at all.
Definitely more. It's
I'm inclined to agree with him.
I listen to racing game review podcast all the time. Just left and right, talking about Forza.
Oh, so what you're saying
Cars.
is I should stop talking about
You just want to know about torque?
No, Pat. I just,
so many.
I don't
so
want to
much
get
horsepower.
everyone's like blood pressure up so high with all this race car talk.
You were talking about
How about that Rocket League?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
right?
Rocket League's so much fun.
You were talking about Battlefield 1.
Yes.
Bad game for bad kids.
It
Nah,
doesn't
it's gonna
look
be
good.
What?
It
looks
really
terrible.
doesn't.
Where are you guys coming from? Oh my goodness.
Coming from
doesn't look
literally
Battlefront,
fine.
Patrick.
Dude.
I'm coming from every
no, this
Battlefield.
is so much better than Battlefront.
I used to play Battlefield 2 online for the original Xbox.
Yeah.
That was fun. Other than that, this shit sucks ass. I can't stand games with fucking vehicles because they're overpowered bullshit. And it takes away the fun. Like, it takes like 8 grenades to kill something. Like, come on. I don't want to play a game like that.
The issue is the commercials. That's not the game. All the action, all the explosions.
No.
It would be the game if between every scene there was 15 minutes of walking, half of which you die and do another 15 minutes of walking, and then not getting your ammo or getting picked up by your team.
Because I was gonna
That's
say.
Battlefield.
Because I was gonna say, isn't the big like selling point of this one supposed to be like open world or some shit?
It's not really open.
Well, like some like pseudo. I don't know. It just doesn't look.
It looks stupid.
I'm with you. It looks like a game where it's gonna be like, cool, yeah, did the thing. Now I'm gonna walk for however long. Like
There's so much action in Battlefield.
Okay, like that's
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure.
All
Sure,
that- all
when
that
it kicks
scenery.
off, it's a lot of action, Pat. The problem is there's so much in between.
There's not though. It depends on the game mode you play. It depends on what map you're on. It
true.
depends on a lot of stuff. Like
You play like a hard point, you only have to run around for 15 minutes instead of 20.
No, you could make it. You could literally run all the majority of maps. You could like run all the way across in probably like 2 minutes. They're not that big. They're much bigger than like
2
Call of
minutes
Duty.
is the longest
but,
time to run on a video
yeah,
game.
but you're not gonna actually ever have to do that because that's not how the game plays out.
It's not how the game plays out.
No.
If you're gonna give me some pseudo open world bullshit, give me an
It's
open
not-
world game.
It's not even close to being.
That's what I
open
mean. It's
world.
like it doesn't look. I don't know. It just looks.
It looks
Patrick,
realistic.
I
It
want
looks
you to
amazing.
find me a gameplay video of someone who isn't spent like 40% of the time running. Just any
all of
gameplay.
Level Cap videos. All of
Level Cap cuts his videos. I want to see like a live action
Check
there.
out his raw footage from back when they did like the Battlefield.
I will.
beta.
I'll set an alarm at every 20 minutes so that I wake up between his running scenes.
No, it's literally only like a 60-minute video, and he's fighting the majority
which
of
is
that
running.
time. No, not true at all.
Sorry. The 20 of which is on a car.
Listen, I'll stream for you and on Friday.
Pat, you know you're not going to want to do that.
Yeah, because fucking they changed shadow play, and it's really.
I figured out how
now.
to use it yesterday.
It's yeah, like I got it to work, but it's just like why'd they change it? Like it worked fine before. I knew how to work it, and
Because the old
'cause it, like,
GeForce
won't-
experience sucked.
Yeah, it did.
It's
Yeah,
glitchy.
I
It caused
guess,
a lot of
but-
frame drops.
yeah, but I don't know. My main issue right now is that like I have shit that's supposed to be showing up on whatever like as an overlay, and it's showing up on my desktop and not on the game itself. And if I try to turn off the desktop capture, it just doesn't work at all.
Yeah, it has to have desktop capture from what I was trying to
Really?
figure out
Okay.
yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's annoying, but anyway, I
What's the
will
Twitch channel,
figure it
actually?
out, huh?
What's our Twitch channel? They can tune in and watch you run around for.
Yeah,
It's classic
except-
Mixup.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
we
I
have
do.
classic Mixup. I don't actually have my.
Subscribe at twitch.com/.
Follow.
Wait,
we
but
don't
the
have
only thing-
subscribers yet. We don't have a partnership.
That's fair, yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
but
Once Pat
also-
starts running to the next hard point, subs are going to be coming in left
Wait,
and
wait,
right. Tips.
But I might
fucking
have to do
frazzles
it on.
and
I might have
dazzles.
to do it on my Twitch account though, because I don't have.
Just
the
when
custom
he's
Mixup
got
one
him
linked
too,
to my.
bam, Forza.
Do you have it linked
To what?
to like your Nvidia account?
I could.
Okay, I should look into that. I have it linked to my normal account. Right
Yeah,
now.
me too.
So, we'll see.
Oh!
So it might be on iShea Butter.
You know
as
what
opposed
game
to
I got a shit ton of viewers on? Was Squad.
Squad.
No,
I
like
don't know.
literally
I'm not
one,
even familiar with
one,
Squad.
one time me and Pat
It's-
were playing the game and I was just streaming it because I was trying to figure out how to get NVIDIA to work. And I got like 15, 16 viewers and I didn't even know.
Which
Like, I
sounds
didn't
funny,
pay attention.
but in his defense, I normally have 0 when I stream.
I popped in once while I was
Je-
playing
yeah,
Faggot.
Jenna and Derek will. Yeah, you did. You popped in and called me a faggot. That's not nice.
Bob is my
It's not very nice.
Yeah.
Bob is my head moderator.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, no, Squad's pretty fun. I haven't played in a while. I think Tim
I heard they added vehicles.
might have picked it up at some point. And yes, they did add. They have like Hummers with like a 50 cal on top, and they have like Technicals with like the I don't know what kind of machine gun it is, some kind of machine gun on the back.
I got really good at being squad leader before we stopped playing.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, Tim definitely got it because I played with him since the vehicles came out. Because I remember I was like in a house, like holding this house down on this point, and there was a freaking like BTR, like enemy BTR, like cruising around the outside of the town, like blowing everybody up. And I just had infantry coming in. I was just in this house for like 15 minutes, just trying to like prevent them from taking the point. It was rough. I survived for a while, and then finally the BTR saw me and fired around through the window. So
I just
didn't
like
go
being
as
the
well.
squad leader because the other people that play that game take it very seriously. Like they probably have like army shit on as they're playing, and
It's-
I'm
yeah.
just yelling obscenities the entire time. Like they'll be like, "Squad 2, you gotta go 30 clicks to the left," and I was like, "But I can't click that many times."
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I kind of appreciate that people take it seriously though, because like
I don't.
I don't know. It's a change of
I don't
pace.
care enough.
But I've had a variety though. Like I've also had. What was he doing? There's this one guy who popped in, and he 100% reminded me of our friend Dalid. And he, I don't know, but yeah, he literally just kept saying, he would like say the same phrase. Oh, what the hell was it? He kept saying this phrase, something about. Well, it's not gonna be funny now, but he was just saying something about like the kitchen and like I don't know. It was something like vulgar and not nice, but he was just saying it over and over and not being serious at all. But most people take it a little bit more seriously, which
I was
appreciate.
on my second screen. I was googling like trucker phrases.
Yeah.
I'd always be like 10-4, good buddy. off to the truck stop. 10-4. Roger.
This is
Dirty
shit.
Dan and the dusty trails. Come alive from Route 44. Just be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of what the heck is his name from Kurt Russell in Big Trouble in Little China. Have you guys seen that? I can't think of what his. He's like a trucker. I can't remember what his name is. It's funny. It's a good. If you haven't seen
You
it,
mean the
it's
Bandit
worth
movies
watching.
where the cops chase him and he's trying to...
it's Smokey and the Bandit.
Dazed and Confused?
No, it's
Face Off.
It's called Big Trouble in Little China with Kurt Russell.
Face Off.
No, that's the one with Jackie Chan and Chuck Norris, right?
No.
I think that was...
Yeah.
No, Big
Chuck-
Trouble in
Keanu
Little China.
Reeves.
No.
Chuck Norris' nickname was Big, and then Jackie Chan was Little. It was Big and Little.
No.
Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise. I heard that was The Shining
Which
was a
one's
great
that?
movie.
No. That's what's the name of that
Tom
one?
Cruise and Shining.
Cabin in the Woods. Idiot.
Fucking bad
idiot.
kid over here. Don't even know Jack Nichols.
The one with You Can't Handle the Truth. What's the name of that one?
Oh, No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, fuck me. All right, we're not talking about this. New topic.
Jack Nichols is a great
I
actor.
don't have any good topics. I came up with this at work, and I decided.
Typical state worker.
These are some shit ass
I know.
topics.
What are they? I want to know.
Let me see.
Let me see. There's Gears analysis.
Yep.
The fuck is that? Welcome.
Playing basketball and stack
I was going to
taxpayers'
talk about
time.
because I was listening to other podcasts and I was like, wow, literally everyone makes the jokes like if they start talking about one specific thing for too long, like we did earlier, they're like, oh, welcome to the blank
Yeah,
podcast.
that's where I got it.
Yeah. So fucking everyone.
about right.
I thought it was funny how many people do that. And then another one was someone was
Talk
talking
about the idea of community feeling like they know
Yeah, it was someone was talking about the fact that
podcast people.
Yeah. Again, it was on a podcast, and it was someone talking about the fact that they'll have people who listen to their podcast like come up to them and say, like, start having a conversation with them as if they're like old buddies, and it's obviously weird for the person making that podcast that it's like
Yeah, it's super weird when our fans come up.
I know,
That's
yeah,
me.
all like 5 of them. And when Jenna comes up to me, I'm like, "Whoa, who are you?"
Yeah, it's
I don't
super
even
weird
know
when
you.
Pat's girlfriend's like, "Oh, I love this in the podcast." I'm like, "Whoa, back off."
You don't even know me like that. But anyway, so yeah, it was basically just the point that because the person has spent so much time listening to the podcasters, the podcastee has listened to the podcasters so much that they feel like they have a personal connection with them, whereas the podcaster has no idea who the fuck this person is, and also the type of person that they portray on the podcast might not even be who they are in real life. So
I mean,
there's a real disconnect, and that can be
I
pretty
can kind of
awkward.
see what you mean though, just in the sense of like, I mean, do any of you have like a YouTuber like you watch or a Twitch streamer, someone who has like a very similar either play style or like sense of humor as you?
Yeah.
No.
Like, no, not like that.
I do. I mean, I think we're more
you
funny.
have to watch
but-
fucking what's his face?
Ooh.
Something.
Bob Ross, who I
no.
watch every
Bob
night.
Yeah,
Ross.
Bob
Oh,
Ross.
yeah.
The Pokemon dude, the big dude.
Boogie?
Oh.
Yeah, you have to watch Boogie a lot.
I love Boogie.
so you lie.
Yeah, so this thing.
But
with
I
the
don't-
big smile
is
on
he-
it, like?
But I mean,
But I don't know if we're similar personalities.
no, but
No,
like,
it's just that
I know.
you feel like you kind of know them and understand
like-
them because
like-
you've seen them enough.
like there are definitely like YouTubers I watch who have like I feel like have a similar sense of humor as me.
H2O Delirious.
I like Delirious. He's funny.
I feel like I connect with that guy.
Yeah, so that's the thing is it's the kind of thing where if you ran into him in real life and were like, oh, hey, man, and you had like all this stuff to say because you feel that connection, he doesn't feel that connection with you because he's never met you before. He knows nothing about you, whereas obviously in the opposite direction, you know a lot more about him than he does about you.
Well, they've obviously shared parts of their life, unlike you two.
Right,
I mean, they've obviously
exactly.
told some sort of personal story.
Yeah,
Eventually, or let you into how they think.
Yeah, like that time that we had a...
He's funny as fuck.
What, Delirious?
No, Boogie.
I don't know
He's the
Boogie.
fucking man.
He's
But like that time
I like his reviews.
that we let everyone into our lives and talked about gay butt sex and...
No, apparently that's getting cut out, guys.
I
You're
don't know
gonna
yet.
miss
I don't
out.
know.
Excellent
I figured
topic.
I'll
Now-
cut this part out
all
if we end up...
because, all because Pat and Clay have their own conservative agenda.
I was gonna say they're.
Whoa, what?
I might leave it in
Dude,
there.
That's
Derek and I had a whole great list of topics, but
I
man,
was
these
impressed.
two just can't
Right?
handle the hard-hitting questions.
Exactly.
We can...
They've
God.
lost
Should
the
we-
I
I
don't
journalistic
want my
integrity.
name
discussion.
attached to gay butt sex.
Clay, whose dick
Why?
would you
That's
suck?
very
if you could?
narrow-minded of
No
you.
one's.
That's very narrow-minded of
Coming
you.
from the censorer.
I haven't cut it out yet. I'm undecided. I gotta listen to it, see how it plays. Listen, I just don't want to
That's just a nice way of saying I'm going to cut it out, but I don't want it on the podcast.
No, that's not true.
I don't
we're
think
gonna
we didn't
discuss
say
it.
anything bad.
I don't think we did. Well, there was one thing that Derek said, but
All right, well, Derek-
we're gonna be bleeping that out. So
Derek
it's
had a
fine.
lot of
There was
Scotch.
context. It's not that bad with the context.
I don't think anyone who doesn't know you though is gonna realize that the context makes it okay.
It wasn't that great in context.
Context is fine. When you play Counter-Strike, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's next
think
day
of
we
that.
got called the N-word.
It was
We probably did.
we played that
and-
game.
and
We were
that
one
was
for one.
Inferno.
In general.
Yeah.
He's like, you kids are bad, you N-words.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like.
Did you hear
I
me cheer and
block
say
out.
that's one?
Yeah. He like straight up was like, you N-words are bad.
I might not have played that day. I might have played the following.
you
day.
were
Was
there.
this the first day of Inferno?
Second day.
No,
it was this. It was your first day.
Okay.
It was,
I try to just block. I don't
Like,
really
TJ
read enemies.
dropped like a 3-bomb, and we got our
Yeah.
asses handed
whoa,
to
whoa.
us.
TJ did great that game.
In his defense, I also only got
I mean,
3
BJ
Yeah,
kills
you
in
did
the
bad
first
too.
half. Yeah,
Yeah, well, that did shitty.
yeah. But
I thought I could play my main account. I'm like, I don't think it was good enough.
yeah, I don't know why you thought. I just played my main account because at this point I don't give a shit. Like we're not going pro anytime soon.
I lost my rank.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scrubs.
Are you? Yeah, I'm DMG right now.
I was an eagle.
You're going to be DMG now.
Oh, I'll fucking probably be like a single AK again.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. Quincy, what's your rank in Counter-Strike?
I am a motherfucking 5-star general.
Nice.
I don't even know what the ranks.
It's absolutely horrible.
Trying to think.
Yeah, you're fucking shit.
I guess that would be like
How
an
long-
AK. That would be an AK.
No, 5. Oh, yeah, it'd be single AK, I guess.
Dude, I don't know what's
Believes.
the highest ranking.
Global
Counter-Strike?
League.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I am. I just
Damn, brother.
look for me in there like triple X 420 blaze it triple X
This isn't Call of Duty.
calling everybody the N word apparently.
This isn't Call of Duty. Your name would be XXX N-word. N-word. Kill yourself. N-word. XXX 89.
That's a long title.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You'd be
people
surprised.
put their entire fucking political agenda on their names.
Yeah, seriously. Fish? Calm down, fish.
Hashtag
Also, you can't play a game at this point without one Trump guy.
Oh, God.
Hashtag
Yeah,
Trump
that's so
Pence
true.
2016 white nationalists Mexicans get out all that bullshit.
It's closer to Obama's an N-word, but yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There's some pretty
What
horrible.
the fuck
There's some
just
pretty horrible
happened?
people online. What?
the debate's going on.
The debate's going on. What are you reading?
Did Trump finally drop the
That
N-word?
sounds fun.
No.
Fun.
All of a
Shit.
sudden, I'm just hearing stuff about N-words and shit.
Oh, you were. I thought you were talking about something crazy happening on
It's
your phone.
happening
Not
again?
happening right
There's a
here.
debate again right
Yeah,
now?
this is
it's
the
like
last debate.
third and final debate tonight.
Yep.
Oh, I saw something funny. It was like
You
I
get
don't know where it
cancer if
was.
you watch it.
in some newspaper or something today. There was a comic that it was just freaking Scorpion behind the curtain with Hillary, and it just says "finish him," and I was dying.
Did you watch the SNL
nice.
one where they like
Oh my god,
Alec
freaking
Baldwin,
He was on
like
point.
he was stalking behind you like a shark.
Yeah,
like,
it was
"Dun-dun,
so good.
dun-dun-dun," and she's like,
Yeah, they were just playing the Jaws music. Did you see it?
Yes, but here's my question.
So funny. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Does Hillary actually have a point lead?
Oh yeah, like
How
Oh,
much?
dude.
11.
She is
points.
11.
Yeah.
No,
Cause-
no.
Not
Like
anymore?
national average is like between 6 and 9. Depends on the
Okay.
polling you're looking at. But either
'Cause
way,
there are a lot of stupid people out there.
Dude,
there are.
No.
But-
In either way, though, a 6 to 9 point lead generally translates to like an 80+% of winning the
wow.
election.
Are-
Polls can
Are
be
stupid
wrong.
people participating in Gallup polls? I think
You'd be surprised actually. A lot of the demographics of
I'm
polling
sure
has
they
gotten
think Gallup
better.
polls are about horses.
But that's the thing too, though, is that I feel like
It's pretty good.
Wait, was the hard-hitting question asked? Did he grab her by the pussy?
He did.
I believe he already confirmed that he did.
In a
via the
post-Brexit world,
original-
Trump's going to win. I'm calling it.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I have to. I mean, none of us participate in polls. I feel like on average, more stupid. No offense if any of our listeners, any of our many listeners have participated
16.
in polls, but I feel like on average,
I will say this.
A lot of my family is voting for Trump. Like a fuck ton of
My
them.
dad's voting for Trump.
really.
Well, he always votes Republican because he works in the military defense sector.
fair.
Okay, that's the.
So-
Wait,
reason.
what is your
Right.
dad's English name?
James.
I fucking called it.
Yes.
Because I asked my dad, I was like, what's...
Clay, we've
what
known
is-
them for a really long time.
No, like, my legitimately asked my parents, like, what did you guys address Derek's dad as? And like, we never did, we just kind of talked to them.
Oh. Okay.
And I was like, and then I was like, what's...
Don't worry, Derek. I
Derek's-
knew your dad's name. I waved to him on my way home. I saw him. In
Well, I like,
red
and then
Toyota
it, like, it
Tacoma.
went through my head. I was like, I've only known him as... What is his English name?
All right, giving out names.
Jeez.
I'm blowing up his
I
identity.
can't drop N-bombs anymore.
I'm sorry. We're
censor
gonna
that, Pat.
bleep the fuck out of that. Yeah.
I
You
will-
might have to. You gotta help me edit it and shit. But sorry, go ahead.
I will say this, Derek. The Brexit one, the vote was still within the margin of error. Like, it was unlikely, but it happened.
It was in the margin of stupid people.
It was
No,
but
but
it was pretty.
but dude, in this case, the polls wouldn't have to be wrong. The polls would have to be like wronger than they've ever been, and that just isn't the
Alex,
case. We're not.
Stupid people will come down from Adirondacks
Adirondacks. I got you.
to vote Trump.
I don't know. My
Dude, she's got like such a firewall of states at this point. Trump could.
Did
like,
she win Florida?
Probably will.
yeah.
I was gonna, dude.
Let's
she could
see.
lose Ohio and still have like way more votes than she.
The
needs.
problem is Trump supporters love Trump.
They do.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone voting for Hillary is like, I guess we're voting for Hillary.
But that's the
No,
thing,
they're-
though. They're saying, I guess we're voting for Hillary, but it's because they hate Trump.
And there are genuinely
I
people
hate
who do
both of
like
them.
Hillary.
Okay,
And plus, I
I
feel
hate
like
Trump much more.
Bernie Sanders, he split the party.
Yeah, but so
No,
yeah, but Trump
but-
has done that too.
But nobody,
Yes, but-
nobody who was going to vote for Bernie Sanders is now going to vote for Trump.
Yes, but any
They'd have
Republican's
to be-
going to vote for Trump.
Nah, a lot
Did
of
you
them
see
are.
that he might-
Certainly. I know
He's
some
still going to
hardcore.
tax cuts. He's still going to...
But there's the thing. I know
defense
some
budget.
hardcore Republicans who recognize that he's an idiot and that
Yes.
it's not worth voting for him.
But from a business standpoint, they're still going to get the same tax cuts that Republicans going to push on them. It's still
I-
gonna get-
I guess.
It's a numbers game.
But that's the thing. It like that doesn't matter. If someone's in that, like anyone in that bracket is gonna vote Republican no matter what, and
Yes.
always has been. Sorry, excuse me. But anyone who's borderline is not gonna. I mean, well, other than the stupid people, is gonna go.
Half of my sister's sociology class is voting libertarian.
Oh,
Yeah, I hate to
Well,
say that.
I saw the... Did you
well,
see
that's
the...
dumb.
The segment
party
on that
is
show.
split.
What's that John
Whereas
Oliver guy
Republicans
show?
are voting Trump.
Who's the libertarian
the last week
candidate?
tonight
What's
with
Johnson?
John Oliver.
Brian Johnson?
I know what
Oh.
you're talking about.
When they're done,
Brandon
I'll
Johnson?
say something.
I don't,
Who's
I
the
don't know.
libertarian candidate?
Gary Johnson.
Gary Johnson.
There's a chick
she
too.
was-
I knew he had Dixon.
Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate.
Did you
okay.
did you see the
She has like
last week today
2%.
segment on the
No.
third party people?
No.
He looked deeper into the two of them's
Yeah.
issues, and they're actually both fucking stupid.
Jill Stein is not.
Like she's promising like to get rid of student loan debt, but her plan has absolutely makes no fucking sense.
Oh, okay.
And the other dude was talking about like all this other extra shit, but then when you push him on it, he's like, "Come on, guy, you're looking way too into it." Like, dude, that's the fucking point.
Oh my god.
The problem I think at this point is I feel like they both understand that like they're trying to lay groundwork for future third party candidates, but they're not going to win.
But they're just as stupid as Trump.
But I hate to, dude. I don't know. I
It's
hate to say it at this
strong.
point. National estimates of his support rest somewhere between like 35% of people. His strategy and everything, the whole like oh, the election's rigged, Hillary's on drugs or whatever shit.
Yeah.
That rallies his base. People who hate Hillary.
Right.
He hasn't done much to reach out to people. He's
Yeah.
not, like, he's probably caught some, I won't deny that, but he hasn't done enough to reach to, like, the freaking,
Some would say he grabbed a lot of potential
Yeah.
voters by the pussy. Did plenty of reaching out, Alex.
I'm very upset that I didn't realize what
I
that
didn't
smile was
think
for
of that.
before that. Oh,
Well,
God.
other than those people...
He's been very hands-on in terms of getting new voters,
Yes.
guys.
But, dude, other than those people, I don't think he's really
Those
reached...
people? Do you hate them?
What? No.
Oh, so you're always underestimating how many
I
pussies
might
he can
hate
grab in a
them.
day.
I might
What?
hate them.
You're always underestimating how many pussies he can grab in a day. He's
Oh.
a star. They'll let him do anything.
Yeah,
He
apparently.
fucking had his own TV
Literally
show.
killing me.
He trademarked the phrase "you're fired."
Dude, you know what I found interesting today? They
Him
released
speaking
the...
gives people cancer.
You know how, like, all
Sorry.
tweets are, like, archived?
Yes.
Like, they did an analysis
I
recently...
saw this too. I thought that
about
was really interesting.
how
Go ahead.
anti-Semitism in tweets,
Oh,
either
never mind, different
targeted to Jewish reporters or just in general, has spiked as Trump has gone
I
up.
saw it on Reddit. Yeah.
Really?
I was gonna say, and it's interesting because they did it, and they looked at the breakdown of bios of people who are generally doing this.
Yep.
And the most common words in their bio were Trump, white, nationalist. There were some other ones I'm trying to remember. And I mean, of course, they of course said it's like, oh, okay, this isn't causation, but there's a weird correlation looking here.
Yeah. The one that
It's, it goes back to the whole, like, reason that you're not supposed to report on, like, mass murders stuff is because you don't want something to trigger, like, the dormant people who might do something like that. And a lot of people are saying that's what Trump is doing right now.
Well, he's giving
He's giving people an outlet and making it seem like
it's
being
fine,
racist
yeah,
is
it's
fine.
okay.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's incredible seeing like how many people are owning the idea of like I'm a white nationalist fighting political correctness. It's like cool, yeah, but you just like tweeted out like a meme saying that like Jews are like crashing the global economy. It's like
you just want to say N-word. Just say it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like dude, you like
saying don't
no
vote
part
Trump.
of what you were saying is cool to say. I don't know
Yeah.
who told you that.
Like Rompy and John.
Oh, yeah.
Grumpy and John.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they're-
you were gonna tell me this story, right?
Yo,
No?
those guys
Or
really
something?
wanted their N-word card.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Like
You
they were
can't-
trying to
no.
justify it.
They're like, we went to a school, and I went to a school in something walled, and there were all black people there. I can say, I'm like, yeah, no,
no.
that's not how this works, Cappy. Me and Clay, we can't give you permission to do that.
It does strike me as like that was like really like yeah, you guys grew up in an urban area too. You tell me it's cool to say. It's like yeah, no.
It's like,
No.
no, the fact that you're asking me means you're not allowed to say it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, there was a whole like 15 black people at my school. It's totally fine. It's like, no.
So the way it comes about is you say it once around black people and they don't mind.
No, you get your ass beat.
I'll say come from a different camp.
Yeah, as I said, I had a different experience. I like accidentally said, not hard R, absolutely
I mean-
not hard R, but I accidentally said it in the
imagine it was a
football
little
locker
jar-
room.
yeah, the
Holy
football
shit.
locker.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been terrifying.
It was like while
given our
telling a
football
story.
team.
It was while telling a story, and I was like, yeah, like I said this, and then I was like, oh my, and threw that in, and then like paused because I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to say that, and everyone was just looking at me like, no, it's cool, like go
Yeah,
with your story.
It's my
I was
nigga
like,
Pat Shea.
all right, so I just kept going. It was
To be honest, I've heard my nigga Pat Shea almost as often as
Stop
Pat
saying
Shea.
God damn it.
names. Stop
blowing
it.
up my shot.
Oh crap! All right, let's bleep out the second half of my nigga bleep.
My nigga Pat Bleep.
Yeah.
You guys suck
I
at
have
this.
heard that.
The
and
problem
just
is your
now.
name's just so
I know,
It
it flows
does-
off the tongue. I know, I've
like
heard that
his
a
is
lot.
a little more off-putting. It's like
Do you-
no one calls me by whole name ever. It's just too much effort.
That's
Do you
a lot of effort.
Do you remember in soccer? I think it was freshman year. Like some like bug
Use
was biting
separate names. Don't blow up anybody's spot.
biting Nick.
Okay.
And he was
Geronimo?
like, no, yeah, and he was just like, "Oh, you little N-word," and like Jamal just turned slowly from the cooler, like,
He did that. We were at
I know he was just.
We were at a-
totally
so
picture
we
this
were at a
Yeah.
restaurant the other day. It was the two of us plus Rick.
I said Nick already.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
just no last
going
name.
with
Nick.
Rick. I'm
Okay.
going with Rick.
Sure.
Just so I can call him a dick. But
Both rhyme
You
with.
can just straight up call him a dick. He'll be fine with it. It's fine.
no. And he was telling me a story, and then he just starts saying the N word like over and over and over. And then there's a waiter who's a black guy just standing there like,
Oh really?
I
didn't even
messaged
catch
Derek.
that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was like, if we get kicked out,
I saw you on your phone. I wasn't sure what you were doing.
He's not an he's a good kid. He's not an observant kid at all.
Yeah.
he was
that's
dropping
fair.
the hard R like, I ain't voting
Whoa.
for those. I was
Wait,
like,
really?
Yo.
Yeah, it was.
Apparently I did not catch that.
He was like,
was super
he was like,
That's
my-
very unclassy and bothering me.
my guardians don't want me in classes with the.
Wow.
Dude, he
I
comes.
did not catch that.
I actually got to meet some of his extended family, and yeah, he's right. Some of them are not cool with that. Made it very clear.
That's not
Oh,
good.
didn't you?
I just remember
You
the
told
one
the
time.
story.
Yeah, I told the story that Trump came up and I was like, "Oh, he's such a shitty businessman." Like, said some stuff,
he's a shitty
and then everyone in the room started defending him, and we just looked at each other and we're both like, "We're not having this argument.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Not
just
right
let
now."
it happen, and we're leaving." I was
Dude, he's.
could have laid into some people.
It's gonna, dude. I don't know. It's a weird.
I-
The worst part is though. I feel like at the end of this, I think he's gonna lose. I don't know. I mean,
Right,
I'm
that's-
looking
I
at
agree.
forecasts and stuff. I'm putting my faith in that.
Yes.
But you know, just assuming he loses, all I see coming from this is he's still gonna have this huge support. He's
Oh
gonna
my
start
God.
like fucking Trump TV or
He's
some
gonna
shit.
make a bunch of money off this.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it blows.
I thought-
And then I hate to say it,
Dumbass.
4 years from now, it's gonna kind of set up a. I don't know. It's gonna kind of set up for these people to come back and either I don't know if they're gonna
Yeah,
rally
like-
around him if he's gonna run again, or but they could rally around someone.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban.
Mark
Well,
Cuban.
I
Why
mean-
Mark Cuban?
Well, he's
He's a cool ass motherfucker.
He's better than.
He's a
Oh,
Democrat
wow.
though. I think
He's a Brown.
supporting Hillary.
He's cool.
If anything, I feel like they'd go to like Ted Cruz or something.
Yeah, which is. I mean,
Trump's more
still
normal
better
for someone
than
named
Trump,
Cruz.
but-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cruz.
Yeah, Trump. would
Hispanic?
not-
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
he's
Rubio got as far as he did with Marco.
Marco Rubio made that far because he didn't look like Jeb Bush during the debates.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
it's
was
like-
helping for the 3-peat.
Yeah.
yeah, but you do bring up a really good point. Like, I don't know where the Republican Party goes from here.
Well, I
because
mean-
they're in a really weird position where half of their base is now
As a jumping off point from what you're saying,
Yeah.
do you think we'll see a possible 3-party system in our lifetime?
You know what's funny? In Utah, do you know the Ian McCullen? He's the
on fucking Twilight, right?
no. He's the guy who
He's
when,
the werewolf, right?
When Trump became the
Vampire
when
asshole.
Trump when Trump became
Everybody
the
knows that,
Republican
bro.
nominee, he said he's not a real conservative. I'm gonna run as a real conservative. He's actually like, I think he's tied with Trump or Hillary in Utah.
Really?
Like
Yeah, in Utah.
no. But
cares about Utah?
no.
Have fun
yeah,
with your
but
6
still,
delegates.
No, but
I get
it's-
your point, though.
I know it doesn't. It's not like life changing, but it's one of those things that like a third party candidate winning a state
Yeah, that's like
is
never
a
happened.
pretty big thing. I don't know. I'd like to see some of them get some chances.
Yeah.
Not all of them necessarily are like the Constitution Party's bullshit. But
What
like,
about that one dude that wears the boot on his head from Rhode Island?
dude?
What the fuck is his name?
Oh, something
Vermin Supreme.
Yeah, Vermin Supreme.
He
or something.
he fucking needs to win.
Dude, his
Listen,
platform is
that guy
like ponies for
He
everybody.
definitely
For sure,
fucks.
That guy fucks.
Dude, what about Zoltan?
What the fuck?
Alex, we're gonna get sued by
I don't know who that
Church
is.
Scientology at this point.
No, dude, Zoltan.
sue anyone.
The transhumanist candidate.
What?
His
No?
only platform is that
We
he
should
will
be able to have sex with animals. No?
What?
It's not
No.
a transhuman? Okay.
Oh.
Alright, continue.
His only platform is that he will allocate all resources and technology to achieving human immortality in 10 years.
Okay. Oh,
That's his
so
only
that's
platform.
transhuman, like, we're gonna be, like, AI.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Okay.
means we're gonna be AI or if we're just gonna like have bodies that don't age or some shit.
Okay.
I don't know, but yeah, Zoltan 2016 guys,
Yeah,
get on it.
good for
Before
No,
we move
did you
on.
see the one about like
Before we
Dandy
move on.
Dan?
Did Pat show interest in fucking a donkey? He
No, no, no.
What's a
You
fucking animal?
liberal
I
bastard.
heard
Fucking the Republicans were right.
Listen.
First gays, now Pat's a fucking animal.
we need
All
our
right.
freedoms.
But no, did you see the one about Dandy, like extravagant Dan? It's like some fucked up ass name, where like his campaign video, he's in a lion pit with lions all around him. He's like, I'm gay as fuck. Like, I'll do all this shit. And he just has, he's wearing this, like, pimped out fursuit. And he's, like, saying all this fucking shit.
I respect him.
And then, like,
that's pretty awesome.
John Oliver was like, I'm voting for this guy. He's in a fucking lion pit.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty badass. Dude, all debates should be held in lion pits. If you can't give a solid answer under a lion pit, that's pretty...
I mean, apparently Hillary can. She had fucking Trump lurking over her shoulder while the Jaws theme music was playing.
Dude, the SNL one.
Hillary's a robot.
I was dying. It was so funny.
Hillary's a robot. At this point, guys, come on.
She could be.
Her only
I don't
initiative
care.
is to become president.
Dude, if
so robots can take over.
if I knew for a fact she was a robot, I would still vote for her over Trump. I would rather have the freaking, what are they called? What are the Amazon robots called? I'd rather have them. What?
The Kiva?
Yeah, I'd rather have them take over than
Anyone can
Trump.
keep a straight face during a debate with fucking Donald Trump. He's a fucking goddamn robot.
Dude, she had.
She's a robot.
I didn't watch the second
She's
debate.
a
I watched
robot.
the first debate, and she did
Sheriff's
not keep a
rockets.
straight
Dude,
face.
single-handedly the greatest moment of the first debate was just her little
N-word
fucking
robot.
shitty.
I know.
When she was really confident, she's like, "Oh yeah, this is going my way."
Do any of you guys know that comedian's name? The lady who plays Hillary in SNL. Do you know her name?
I forget.
Because
her
I
name.
freaking love her. She is so funny.
She is funny.
She was great in that. She's great in Ghostbusters. She's like,
Who?
Did you guys ever
That ugly
the chick
black
in,
girl?
No. The chick who plays. Yeah, that's mean.
Leslie Jones is a funny person.
Yeah,
She's
okay, I
fucking
know her.
Heart of
ugly.
gold.
She's
She's
really
Thinking about
funny
Kate
though.
McKinnon.
I like her. I'm not gonna.
Kate McKinnon's really funny.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's awesome. Have you seen the one about the aliens, like the alien abductions?
That's the
Oh
one
my
I.
god,
That's the one
that
I.
one's so funny.
I linked you guys like the night after it came out.
Okay, yeah,
I like
yeah.
the one-
Some other people at work were talking about that, but yeah, she's so funny.
I like
And
I
did
like
a
when
good
she
job with
went
her, 'cause
in
she
naked
did
in the
dance
woods with the
really
midget.
Wow.
Which one?
I liked when the ugly girl was in the woods with the midget, like naked and afraid.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get sued by SNL for this shit.
What? Someone hacked her shit and then aired her dirty laundry.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see the episode right after that happens? No. She owned up to it. She did a skit about her fucking. It was a Mr. Robot skit, right?
Was it?
Did she really?
Who was this?
She
Which one
seems
was it?
hardcore as
Jones.
fuck.
Okay, yeah.
She hires Elliot from Mr. Robot to find out who hacked her.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I knew
It was a
about
funny
that.
skit.
I didn't watch that one.
She
but I knew about
like, not gonna lie, she looks like she got beaten with a stick at birth. But
it. No.
Jesus.
but she looks like
she's
she
fine.
looks like she will
Yeah,
like
I mean,
fuck your shit up.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Okay,
Jesus.
fine.
Yeah.
No, like
We'll leave it alone.
she's ugly. Like she makes me
Give
throw
Clay.
up in my
Let's
Let's
mouth.
move on to
Clay.
not just mean
topic.
spirited.
I know.
I'm sorry, but damn, like
All right, Clay.
Gross.
All right,
All
Clay. You know
Oh, damn.
you're really asking for us to start talking about some some gay stuff.
gay butt sex is quite
Speaking-
acceptable in this world, but
Speaking
not
of
when I'm
women
involved.
being unattractive, how about those men?
Those men are disgusting. Penises
Alright.
everywhere. Gross.
Okay, fair enough. I feel like I had another point from earlier.
Floppy
Yeah,
dicks.
no, I do. We were talking about 3 parties as opposed to 2. I feel like it would be interesting to see. I don't know what would happen if it happened in our lifetime. I feel like it could benefit our country potentially, but we'll see. I don't see it happening anytime soon. If it does happen, I don't know. A lot of people are they have strong opinions in one direction. Because I mean, from what I've seen, I feel like we've gotten even more extreme on each end of the spectrum. So I don't see a third party with like a happy medium really making anyone happy.
I mean, it could
I
be
don't
like
know.
the meh party.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, I
do
don't know
what
if
you
anyone's
want.
gonna vote
It's
for
just
that.
like, all right, I don't like any of these two. Let's go.
Yeah, so
I feel
that
like-
is a good point too, though. That I think in this election specifically, 90% of people I talk to are like, "Yeah, I don't like either of them. They both suck." And like, I'm gonna have to vote for one of them.
Well,
but
the problem is that at this point, it's been a lot of like Bernie Sanders. Like I liked him, but I
Yes,
mean
I agree.
he was further left than Hillary.
yes, definitely.
Which is fine, whatever. Everyone has the right to their opinion.
Yep.
But because he lost and Hillary was kind of, I don't want to say Hillary was centrist, but she was more central than him.
Right.
Like she had to kind of play both sides, where she's like, okay, I've got to try and get moderates, but I've also got to kind of play to these supporters I've lost.
Yes.
Trump's just been kind of playing to the right.
Yeah.
Like, pretty
very
far.
hard, yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, some of his policies are...
His policies?
What are
the wall one?
His general concepts, let's call them.
Not all of them are, like, the most extreme. Like, honestly, I bet Ted Cruz would have some of his policies beat in terms of extremeness. But, like, he's had to play to this right because those are the people vocally supporting him, because he knows those are the people who feel like their voices aren't being heard. Which, I mean, in fairness, like you said, I want to be able to say whatever anti-Semitic thing I want. It's like, no, maybe you shouldn't.
How about we don't?
How about you just go back...
Maybe you're just being a mean
How about you go back to the weird part of the internet that's like, all about that and stay away from everybody.
I mean, it's like, your opinion on Jerusalem isn't going to change the whole anything.
Yeah.
Let's go and keep it to ourselves. Let's go to our job at the chrome plating factory. Come home, beat our wives,
this guy on Twitter just solved the Palestinian or Israel crisis. It's incredible.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, all these CNN words and K word. He just settle things.
Remember when XJPY called you a zirhead?
Oh yeah, XJ.
That was really rude.
Yeah,
I
think he...
What did
it wasn't even funny. It was just kind of like, that was not cool.
It's Zipperhead.
Okay.
I can say it.
I'm not actually familiar with that.
The problem is...
It's a...
racial slur.
I don't mind if he says
offensive racial slur against... is it just Asians
it's
in
Vietnamese
general?
people.
I guess I hadn't heard that one.
It's when U.S. soldiers used to bury Viet Cong people up to their necks and then drive over the heads of the tanks.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ,
hell,
I did
dude.
not know that was where that came from.
I don't mind if he says that, but it's just he needs to work on timing. It's comedic timing is kind of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
He always says it like in the lulls. It's like it just sounds really aggressive.
Yeah, I remember when he said it, I was like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm trying to think of a moment where that's still
There's actually no more... I mean, first of
if
all,
I drop a hard R, it's fine to say that then.
I mean,
whatever.
debatable, but...
Don't they also get called swamp N-words?
Vietnamese people?
Somebody, because I remember I saw it in that movie with that old guy.
Oh, maybe.
Fucking Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, I heard it's pretty
swamp
racist.
N-words.
I don't know. I know Vietnam's a humid place. I'm not sure if it's swampy.
Is any of this footage going to be usable?
Yeah, it's all of it.
Yeah, I mean, we're generally censoring. We're just talking about the we're not
That's
like,
fair.
calling
That's
anyone
fair.
out.
The context, Pat? The context is fine? It wasn't fine last episode.
All right, we'll see. It was only because you hard-r'd, and also the fact that no one else has said the offensive word, only you have, and you're actually Asian. Well, I mean, I guess
I'm actually Asian.
Okay.
He is Asian.
None of us are
Jeez,
Asian.
Patrick. Microaggressions.
Actually, yeah, you're not Vietnamese, so maybe you can't.
That was
use
kind
word.
of a weird thing to say.
I know, yeah.
And I am part Vietnamese, Patrick.
Listen, this time
Do you have your card that proves you're at least 85% Asian at all times? Because otherwise,
my boss still thinks Derek doesn't exist.
Well, that's his prerogative.
That's pretty far out. I don't know many people named Derek. I don't know many Low Ocean people.
Today
that's fair, actually. Yeah, I think
today I was going around convincing more people that
Derek.
you need to eat lemons when you're sick, and the HR chick is legit convinced that that's what you do now.
Yeah, hopefully she does that.
That is what you do.
Yeah,
and so someone else was like, "Why do you keep telling people when they're sick to eat lemons?" I was like, "Well, my friend Derek, who is a Laotian." Expert.
I'm blowing up his spot again. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
And they're like, and Pat's like, he doesn't exist. Stop talking. And I'm like, he does. I'll prove it to you. And so I put like Derek's name and like all this stuff at Google, and I found a picture of him. I was like, boom, bitch. And he said, that's made up.
Well, in fairness, Clay, in fairness, Clay,
that's
not
on the Facebook.
super.
Pat would get
trouble.
about it.
That's not a super great. Like, I could Google anybody's name and find
a
picture.
I was like,
Haha,
look, we're friends.
Asian
like,
version of this one's name.
That's a thing. And he's like, no, you're just Googling some random ass person.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Well,
I was like, this is hurtful to me, Pat. You sleep in a hammock. Shut up.
Damn, blew up his spot.
Got him, coach. Got him.
I called him a vampire the other day. He's like, "Why are you calling me a vampire?" I was like, "Because your hammock is probably a coffin because it encloses on you, and you eat nothing but pepperoni slices
The iron.
for the iron." And he's like, "That none of that is accurate."
Reddit taught me the difference between a coffin and a casket. Turns out that
One holds liquor.
oh fuck, wait, I forget which is which now. One of them is just a rectangle. The other one goes out at the shoulders and
Coffin
is in at the
is the
head.
one that goes out at the shoulders, I believe.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
that's
that's
actually
the
definitely right.
case.
Yeah, and then just rectangle is casket. So now we know.
For poor
Now you guys can
Caskets are shit.
determine
They're
whether
round,
you're.
Pat.
But actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because like coffins in like Scooby Doo and shit are definitely.
You know,
Yeah, you know, Scooby-Doo.
You know the historical footage of
Pat
Scooby
fucking
Doo.
referencing literature over here.
Yeah, you know me. I'm very classy and well-rounded.
the well-considered industry expert on coffins.
Yeah.
Speaking
Scooby-Doo.
of which, I should really go back and watch some more Scooby Doo. I haven't watched
great.
Scooby Doo in a really long time.
Dude,
Is
I've
it on
been-
Netflix? I really hope there's some Scooby Doo on Netflix. Now.
They
know.
do like I don't think it's the main series. It's like a lot of interstitial stuff.
Dude,
Okay.
I've gotten really
I see.
back into anime recently, which
Anime!
I've actually been enjoying.
Woo, woo.
It's been really nice. I haven't watched it in a while. I watched Berserk again recently.
Exodia!
I've not seen that.
Dude, Berserk is awesome. Berserk's the game that a lot of like the Dark Souls and Bloodborne games are based on.
Wait.
The
My
show
homie
of
Guts?
Guts, dude!
Oh, is that the one Cliff's talking about where someone gets raped at the end?
Holla at you.
Well,
Whoa,
yeah,
what?
it's
His
pretty
bitch gets raped
Dude,
by
yeah.
his best friend, and then now
After he's reborn
now he's
and
trying to. And if you start, because the show ends like
Well,
right
count
when
me
it
out. Whoa,
starts to get good.
spoilers.
Dude,
Oh,
it
okay,
well,
alright.
Alright.
I think
Spoilers if
count-
anyone planning on watching Berserk.
Yeah.
there is a
If they're gonna
there
watch
is
Berserk,
there are new
they would
episodes
watch
where
it.
he's, you know,
Wait, they continued after, but I couldn't find them.
I don't know. I can't find them online,
Oh,
but they're on
nice.
YouTube. If you find like there are clips.
I
Of
watched
it after.
all of them. Like I watched the movies. I watched all the episodes, and then right after, whatever Griffin does what he does, like the show, I can't find any more after the fact.
I don't know. I mean, I know there are Japanese ones. I think, but
I can't find him. Like I started reading the manga, just because it's so awesome, and it's still continuing.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a really
Like
freaking
he
good story.
fucks people up.
It-
He was born from a dead woman in a tree.
So
Yeah.
all right. So that's what this is about. It's just about a guy who's born.
A
from
guy with a
golden tree?
big ass motherfucking sword
Who
with a
is-
metal arm
Okay,
fucking
He'll
people
fuck
up.
you up.
Okay, that makes
He
it a
will
decent
fuck
amount
you
better.
up.
Well, there
Who's his
is
best friend?
no, dude.
Yeah.
There is
No, I don't
actually
like
a
him. I
really
don't
there
like
is
that
actually
guy.
a really good kind of. I mean, a very dark story.
Very dark.
But like, it's really good. The characters are
pretty
fun. It's also just like really fun to watch this dude swing
I
a
still
giant
want
sword
to
and
watch
split people down the
Elfenlied.
middle.
That has been
Is that
bathed
what-
in
is that
some-
what-
Oh,
Elfen
dude,
Lied is,
Elfen Lied
that's
is
super dark.
insane.
Yeah. That, the
Elfen
only
Lied
thing
is just these like adorable little girls tearing people to shreds.
Okay.
Ew.
Don't tell me anymore because I want to find it and watch it as someone. Because
Oh, watch
I
it.
literally, I just remember you saying that it was like crazy dark and that our friend, what did I call him before?
Dalid?
Dalid, yeah. That he even was like, holy shit, that was dark. And from him, I'm like, wow, all right, I'll take his
Kill
word
la
for
Kill
that.
is awesome.
Kill la Kill's awesome.
The
I've heard
oldie.
good things
Oh
about
come
that.
on,
What's that
Kill
one
la
about?
Kill's fun.
Oh, wait.
Well,
Is that the one?
Yeah, it's fun. I was talking about in terms of darkness. Elfen Lied is just like
Oh yeah, it's
it's a
much
Sunday
dark.
of darkness.
Yeah, Kill la Kill's fun dark. Like it's sad, but it's like
It's cool.
the fighting
It's
is like
Hoey.
campy and
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Hoey?
Yeah, like the characters, like they wear these clothing
Oh, it's
that
like,
make them super
It's like High School
awesome.
of the
Wait,
Dead.
is that the one?
High School of the Dead was my favorite. Oh my god!
High School
watched
of the
part of
Dead
that
was
one. That
like
was a
as
good
much.
one.
High School of
Actually,
the
no,
Dead
I
was
watched
as much murder
the first
porn as
season.
it was anything
Do
else.
they still only have
porn.
one season?
It pretty much was porn. In fairness,
classic.
it was awesome.
The manga, like
Yeah.
I started reading the manga, and the manga, like I couldn't find any more after like,
No,
32
the
chapters.
guy stopped making them. I guess.
Why?
I don't know. He just stopped it for other. I don't know.
That
for
was
outside
such
reasons.
a cool manga.
dude.
Which one? Kill la Kill. That's not. Is that the one that is like? Oh wait, no. That's like. Which
clothing.
one's the virtual something?
Oh, Soul Art.
No,
Soul
no,
Blade.
virtual-
Sword Art Online.
There
Sword
you
Art
go.
Online.
Sword
okay.
Art
The
Online.
first season is the shit. After that, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
af-
Is
after
that one
that-
also like super like majority porn? I feel like
No,
I
it wasn't.
heard.
No, not
okay.
at all.
It's very.
Is that one
heavy
actually
on
good?
Steam.
Sword Art Online is
The theme
actually
is really good.
Okay.
It was pretty sick.
It's actually a pretty heavy story. I won't even. It actually had parts where I was like, oh shit.
Because there's another one where it's like they get trapped in like a virtual reality.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and
Sorry.
if you die in there, you die in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, Twilight Zone.
Yeah, so wait, so what's up with, what is it, Ready Player One? I know that there's like a book that I believe...
I read Ready Player One.
Okay, was the book okay?
The book was good.
Okay.
It was a somewhat similar concept of a virtual world, and they're playing for like a big stake.
Yeah, because I think I had heard that was pretty good, but then I thought I heard they were supposed to be making a movie of that.
They probably
they're making a movie about it.
Okay, but it's probably not gonna be good.
You know what?
I would guess.
Any video game related movie never is.
Yeah, dude, freaking Assassin's Creed is coming out in like December.
Actually, except WoW. The problem with video game based movies is you either want to pertain to the original base. If you do,
who's the main character?
Right.
Altair, Ezio?
No, it's a separate guy.
It's a separate one.
It's gonna be during, but it's gonna be during the Spanish Inquisition.
I'm a fan of that.
And it's played by Michael Fassbender.
What? Fucking
You know that?
stupid!
Wait, Michael Fassbender's playing him?
He's the
No,
He's the main character.
I thought he was something else. I didn't know if he was
Altair.
the main character.
No, he's the main character.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be Altair.
Altair. Well, I don't know. I like Ezio a lot too, but
No, fuck
Altair is
Ezio.
probably still my favorite. What?
I like
they had
it.
a chance to just set it in that world to get the Assassin's Creed fans.
Right.
Different people, different story.
No, but
like
it is a different.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. It's set in the
Okay.
Spanish Inquisition.
I feel like that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
'Cause you can go
I
through
still don't know if it's gonna be like. I definitely don't think it's gonna be phenomenal. But if it's okay, then I'm definitely gonna go watch it because I like.
The benefit of that is they grab the people who like the world, and they get to go through the motions of telling the story again.
Right.
Or telling the story in this.
Yes.
I mean,
new story.
in a way, we talked about this last time. If they fuck this up, I'm super duper attached to Ezio and Altair. So if they fucked it up, I would be so
That's
mad.
very true. Yeah, no, I'm 100%
But
glad that they're telling a new
people,
story.
right?
Yeah, it's a whole new story, which is good.
Different cast.
Like, not even Desmond's gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Same cast.
do you
I
mean?
think it's gonna actually
the
take
first,
place in time period.
Assassin's Creed movie.
So yeah, I don't think
That's why I didn't want that.
I don't think Desmond's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Because isn't it?
That would be cool, though. If they used, like, a
is
different
Desmond still going to be
guy.
there?
Well,
instead
it
of
doesn't
not
have to
sure.
be there because he's like the.
I think we're having like the same.
person.
We're having
Oh,
two
sorry.
side conversations,
Sorry,
but I think
sorry.
we're talking about the same thing.
We're talking
you guys
over
talking
each
about
other
Desmond?
a lot. Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
So
I actually,
I don't know if it's
Desmond's
still
like
Desmond
the-
or not.
that's what we were talking
Desmond
about.
sleeps
Yeah.
and then they go into his brain and they pick somebody else, right?
That's
brain or
what it
something like that?
has historically been. Actually, yeah, was Black
No,
Flag
it's
with him
always
as well,
been
right?
Desmond's ancestors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
his.
But I was
Is
like,
this a different ancestor than?
it's a
I
different
thought it would be-
ancestor.
I
But
thought
I
it'd be
don't
cool
know.
if they did like they did the thing what they do with Esmond, but a different dude.
Yeah, see, that's what I said.
That
What
would
do
be
you
kind
mean?
of cool.
Oh, like
not
someone
Des-
other than Desmond.
Yeah, and they like
Oh.
before
I'm not
Desmond.
sure.
fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea whether it's still Desmond or not.
Problem if you use existing characters is you have to decide whether you want to tell the story or you want to not tell the story and for the sake of the people who already know the story.
Right. Oh yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it would probably be better if they had someone new, like someone
Yeah.
other than Desmond, and retold that part
But
of it.
even
But
if
yeah,
they use
I
Desmond,
don't
can't
know.
they just use like some other time period that hasn't done in the games?
Well, that's what they're
Well,
doing.
that's what they're doing. It's Spanish Inquisitions.
They haven't done that. They've done
Oh,
like
yeah.
the American Revolution,
Yeah.
the
I guess that's fine.
Italian Renaissance.
Yeah, and it's a different ancestor. Like even if
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a different
Desmond, it's a
ancestor.
different ancestor.
Okay.
And yeah,
For the most
different
part,
time period,
Desmond
different
wasn't really-
location.
After you got into the game, you didn't play a big role in the game, did you?
No,
It was more of
no.
like
He
just a world.
Yeah, there were parts where you played as Desmond in pretty much all of the game. Well, granted, I played one. I played all of the Ezio games. I played 3, and I played a little bit of Black Flag. I haven't played Unity at all, which I think is Unity the most recent. It is, right?
No,
one
Unity
more?
was the most recent. Then they had Syndicate.
Syndicate. Okay, that already came out.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
came
I
out a
like
while ago.
I like Assassin's Creed, but I gave up on the story after 3. Like 3 was an ending, and they've made stuff since then. But I haven't
Black
bothered
Flag
with
was
any of
fun,
it.
admittedly.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Black
what I
Flag was
played.
where they stopped being good.
Gotcha. I only played like a few hours of Black Flag, but I did enjoy it still.
I
I've
didn't
gone
play
on since then.
Syndicate. I wanted Unity to be so good, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I at this
I
point,
think they're taking kind of a break anyway. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe they'll come back with something good. But
dude, at this
we'll
point,
see.
if they don't come back with like, oh yeah, here's what you've finally been waiting for. Here's fucking Japan. I don't care. Like they've lost me.
Ninjas.
Well, but didn't
I
they
know,
do?
but it fits so well.
But what about Chronicles? The like Assassin's Creed
they had that,
Chronicles?
and I think
that was like a
the
weird.
fucking the iPad game was in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
That's
Chronicles.
why
I think
wanted...
it's on computer too, but it's like
it's 2D.
It's kind of it's like 2D.
kinda.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It
but
looks fun. I'm told it was fun. I didn't play it.
It was actually
I wanted to
it
play
was free on Games with Gold. I didn't bother picking it up just because I have a bunch of other shit to play right now. But I wasn't convinced that it was worth getting. But yeah, so I don't know if they're. I mean, maybe they'll go back to another Japan one if you're lucky.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Matt.
What do you guys think of the Doctor Strange movie coming out with Cumbies?
Awesome.
I mean, dude, I fucking love Benedict Cumberbatch. So
Yo, that's the
This has to be
dopest
one they
last
fuck up,
name
right?
ever.
What?
Isn't it?
This has to
Isn't
be
it?
one Marvel fucks up, right?
I don't know.
But I don't know. But
Really?
I feel like
There have been ones
Ant-Man-
they fucked up.
Yeah, but
Ant-Man
Thor: The
as a
Dark
recent-
World was
Ant-Man
awful.
wasn't terrible.
Thor. I like Thor. Dark World.
Thor: The Dark World sucked.
The
I
Dark
mean,
World's
we all
better.
know Alex's
I
stance
like
on Paul Rudd,
some of
so.
the. Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. We do.
Thor:
have
Dark
that.
World was good.
No, it wasn't. I'm also gonna say
I-
I didn't think Civil War was that good.
Civil War was different.
it-
I liked it.
It was
I don't know.
fine, but it wasn't what I
It
wanted.
didn't have
Alright.
all the
It
characters, man.
satisfied me.
It couldn't. I
Well,
wanted
yeah,
it
they
to,
can't
but it
keep
couldn't.
It wasn't an
wrong.
Avengers movie though.
I know, but
It
it's
was
just.
Yeah.
Captain.
But it's fine.
Heroes.
Call it,
Captain Fuckboy saving his boyfriend.
but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Call
it's
it
Captain Amer-
anything else. But Civil War is like
Oh boo-hoo! I'm a comic book fan. I read
whatever.
stuff.
It's a fucking worldwide Marvel event, not this bullshit.
I
Like,
mean,
oh, I need to
wait,
save
is that
Bucky.
the
I'm gonna
only-
save Bucky.
Well, don't
Are
worry. Civil
they
War
gonna
2 will
have-
have everyone.
Right. I was gonna say they're gonna have additional Civil War movies, right? Like
I have no idea. I would assume.
I hope they do. 'cause
I'm
if they
actually
do-
I'm actually assuming the next one they do just because it left off with spoilers. It left off with Captain America supposedly breaking them out. I'm assuming it's gonna be like Secret Avengers.
Oh,
this show
okay.
isn't Avengers coming up. The next Avengers coming up before.
I don't know. Yeah. What's the
Infinity
next...
War.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
is
gonna,
it?
that,
Okay.
that one looks awesome, admittedly, because that's
Oh,
what
did
I
you guys-
wanted. That's gonna bring in Guardians of the Galaxy
I was
and all
gonna
these
say,
other things.
Did you guys see the new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer
Yes.
drop
Yeah.
today? Yes.
Fucking Mini Groot?
So pumped, dude. Mini Groot, dude. Oh, I hope he's
Dude.
so sick. I would be
And
like.
fucking what? Dave Bautista has a lot more lines apparently.
Apparently, yeah, he had a like.
He had a long-winded line.
Yeah, fucking like 5 sentences.
I was a
right
little
in
excited
the-
by it. I'm like,
I know.
Is that
I
what it
know.
sounds like?
Dude, I'm
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
I eat lots of bread.
I'm excited. The Guardians of the Galaxy just seems like it was
It's
that
such a fun movie.
it was that
like,
dark horse that just came out of nowhere and everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, this is
I fucking love
amazing."
that shit. I watched that like.
Oh,
I only watched it once in theater.
Did
I
you
watched
see
it
the
like 3
sad
times.
thing about Stan Lee?
No.
His
See, okay.
cameos might stop. Because
I
he
mean-
put in this he's never done this thing where he requested pre-recordings of his cameos for like the next 3.
Yeah.
So they're pretty sure that he's just getting too old and his time is coming.
Oh
to an end.
yeah.
that is a little sad.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah,
sad.
that is sad. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that, but I
Like
understand.
Marvel movies
But-
won't be the same without a cameo.
It was
True.
always
It's-
fun. It was nice, kind of like a little like, oh, there he is. Like I don't know. It was a nice little
They
reminder.
can just
Yeah.
like, CGI a picture of him, a poster of him in the background.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's
That'd be
true.
kind of-
Yeah,
It'll be like
I
the
think
Wilhelm
that would be
screen.
worthwhile.
No.
Yeah, because I definitely, I guess, I kind of made it to a point where I was like, all right, we don't really need these. Like, we know that Stan Lee is like a huge part of Marvel, but yeah, that would be a nice touch if they at least throw like a poster in the
Yeah.
background or a picture in the background or something. Because even too, oh wait, did you guys watch Big Hero 6?
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a great
Dude,
movie.
fucking, they have
Yeah.
I don't think they
Why
have
do
a
all
full
the
cameo,
superheroes lose
but-
their
Yeah,
parents?
no, they had a cameo. He was in the.
We
Was
all
he
see
actually in
Stan
it?
Lee.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
end,
I
he was
couldn't
there.
remember
I watched
if
it
it was
alone.
him or if it was just a picture of him.
No,
but
he was what you call it?
it was like
dad.
his dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's right.
Wait,
yeah.
We
what?
saw it together, didn't we?
Big Hero 6? Oh, yeah.
He was
yeah,
in
was it
that?
three of
That
us?
Yeah,
Disney
it was
movie?
us
Yeah,
three and
yeah.
Nick.
Yeah. Huh?
It was us
I didn't
three
see
and
him in
Nick.
that.
That's
Was
three
he?
Nick.
He
yeah.
was after the credits. You know, like I forget the kid with the hat who was he had the
He
monster
was like a
costume.
he was like a pizza
Time out.
delivery
He
dude.
wrote that too?
Yeah, Big Hero 6
Well,
is a
no, no.
Marvel.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, Big Hero 6 is originally Marvel.
yeah.
They adapted
That
it
just
to
blew my
like this
mind.
kind of cute thing, but
Yeah.
actually, dude, Big Hero 6 actually was originally
fucking-
kind of dark.
Baymax is my shit.
Baymax
He's
is
the
awesome.
man.
He's alright.
But yeah, no, I had
yeah,
no
very
idea
nice.
that he was Marvel. That's
I
awesome.
believe it's Marvel. Yeah, it was.
I mean,
comic
I
book
assume
originally.
since fucking Stan Lee was in there.
It was, yeah. Big Hero 6 was good. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange though.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's how we
Just-
started
He's
all
the
this.
I don't
I
know.
feel it.
I think they fucked up before this, so I don't know. I feel like there could
Yeah,
still be good.
I thought Ant-Man was alright. I didn't think
I
it was perfectly on
loved Ant-Man.
point. I'm
I
so
loved
sorry
See,
about
that's the issue.
your sweet baby Paul Rudd.
No. It's just I thought Ant-Man was fun.
They haven't had a movie
was
where
fun, but, like-
everyone decided that it was the bad movie.
Really? Because Dark World didn't do well.
I like Dark World.
Yeah, but
I
I'm just
thought
but
Dark
like
World
It was
alright.
critically
I-
acclaimed. See, look at that.
Yeah.
it was not critically acclaimed.
It won an
I mean,
Oscar and an Emmy
In
and a
Instagram,
Grammy.
like I'm a big Loki fan, so
Oh no,
I
that's
thought
fine.
Loki,
I
fucking Tom Hiddleston is like I want to see him in other
Oh,
movies.
dude,
now.
he's always
the
awesome
man.
and the guy who plays Thor is always awesome. It was
Yeah.
just the thing that like
Chris
that,
Hemsworth. Shout out.
Chris Hemsworth. Natalie Portman was not good in that movie.
She was alright. She didn't really do much in the movie, did she?
That's what I mean. She
Yeah, I
she
think
was she was there and did nothing.
I mean,
I was not like I
Stan
don't know.
Lee.
Some people rave about Natalie Portman. Wait, what was that?
That was Stan Lee.
I don't know,
Yeah,
dude. I think Strange is gonna be good.
I have high hopes for it. I mean, it's fucking like it's like Inception meets Marvel, and I fucking loved Inception and most Marvel movies.
It's
so
cool that
we'll
it's
see.
it's cool that it's introducing magic into the Marvel
Yeah, okay.
universe.
I like honestly, I'm most excited
those
for
are the
seeing
stones
like
are?
his training and shit.
No, well, I mean, I guess
Are the
technically,
stones
but
not
Oh, the
magic?
stones?
I don't know if they're
Yeah,
magic or if they're science or
Did you
whatever.
do you know
Yeah.
The line is
you
always
know what
crossed.
the height of Doctor Strange's powers? He was more powerful than a god.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean, yeah.
Strange is
He was, like-
amazing.
And especially too, it fucking Benedict Cumberbatch. Like I imagine, I don't know. I have high hopes for it. I don't want to get too hyped about it because if it
feel
isn't great, I don't know. I don't think this is the one.
Find out.
I'm concerned.
Let me. Hold on,
It
hold on.
might be Black Panther. I'm
Black
concerned
Panther?
about Black Panther because
I
again,
like Black
It can't be
Panther.
Black
excellent
Panther, though.
actor. Turns out he's neither in Selma nor 10 Years a Slave like we thought.
That's fucking
that was an issue.
racist.
We are the
when we
worst.
no, but legitimately,
Bleep.
when we were leaving Civil War, we were like, oh yeah, like that guy's a good actor. Like, what else is he in? And like, I think someone else said 10 Years a Slave. And I was like, oh, he might have been in, like, Selma, too? And then we looked it up immediately after that, and we're like, oh, wow, we're
He
just
wasn't in
racist. He
any
wasn't
of
in
those.
either of those. But he's a good... I've definitely seen him in other things, which I think we looked up, and I think, like, once they were mentioned, I was like, oh, yeah, that's where I've seen him before. But he's a good actor. I do like that guy, and I don't know his name. I
He
apologize.
was on
but-
the Jackie Robinson one.
Yes, he was Jackie Robinson, right?
Yeah.
I'm Jackie Robinson.
You know what?
But
You know
he
what?
did a good job. He was a very good Black
Oh,
Panther.
yeah.
I thought Black Panther was
Black Panther was
introduced
the
really
shit.
well
He's no
in
Michael B.
Civil
Jordan.
War. True, but
You know what Marvel character?
He's no Don Cheeto.
Don Cheadle, yeah, great guy.
You know what Marvel character
Ah,
needs
poor
a
guys.
good reboot?
Who?
Ghost Rider.
Jarvis.
Oh my
They
god!
on the CW shows or on the Agent of Shield or whatever the fuck that.
Yeah,
TV
Yeah,
he's on
he's
there
in
now.
The new
Really?
one. There's a new Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
there's a new
and
Ghost
then
Rider.
there's a new
Who
movie
plays Ghost
coming
Rider?
out. I don't know the actor's name, but there's a new movie coming out, and Nicolas Cage is no longer Ghost Rider. That guy's
thank
gonna be.
God.
Nicolas
Wait,
Cage.
there's
Wait,
gonna
he's
be a
gonna
new
be in
Ghost
a go-
Rider?
Is it
He's gonna be
in something else?
He's gonna be in something else.
Because,
Okay.
dude, Ghost Rider. I always had a
Ghost
soft spot
Rider's
for
awesome.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I like Ghost Rider.
He's
I
a-
do not like Nick Cage's
No,
Ghost
yeah,
Rider.
the new Ghost Rider in the movies is gonna be the guy from TV show.
Because, dude, if you ever
Okay.
look at like the Marvel universe, Ghost Rider does some cool shit. He like fights the Hulk. He like fights Thor. I don't know. He like Ghost Rider's cool. He just
Yeah.
I hate to say it. He did
I think
not
like
get the treatment
one of
he
the first
deserved.
comments I ever saw like was a Ghost Rider comment, and he did some fucking.
Well, that's
cool shit.
fucking Nicolas Cage. Like he's the
I know,
Well,
worst.
I hate
know,
to
the
say it,
movie
but
was rough.
The problem is though the
Both.
Marvel formula right now, which is kind of like these fun action movies, but also with comedic moments, doesn't really work for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's kind of like a
little more-
It's a really dark, serious
Yeah.
one.
But you could,
Spawn.
I
They
feel
need
like
to
they could
redo
play him
Spawn.
in.
There,
Dude,
there are
fucking
things
Spawn.
that they want. I think they are gonna redo Spawn. And actually,
That'd be
the
cool.
what's his name, Todd McFarlane, who created it, I think.
Oh, okay.
He's talking. We're trying to do it with more of like a horror type vibe, which I'm super excited for.
That's what they're
because
doing with
Good.
Aquaman. The guy that's filming Aquaman.
Oh,
Jason Momoa or whatever.
He's
I'm
done.
not sure.
Mimosa.
He's done scary movies. So like the sea is gonna look like the deep sea. Like he's gonna make sure
Wait,
it
is
looks
this
scary
the-
as fuck.
Is this the Justice League one?
No,
or
he's
is
gonna have
this-
his own movie.
Aquaman's getting his own movie.
Which one's coming out first?
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Okay.
No, Justice League is coming out first. I thought.
No, because I thought
I
they
don't-
want to introduce all the characters.
Oh, I got this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious
Justice League
because I
comes
want to.
out.
Because I saw a trailer for one where it's like it shows Ben Affleck, aka Batman,
They really wanted
like going around recruiting
Christian
and shit.
Bale.
Yeah, honestly, I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he did a good job.
I love Christian.
I mean, it's
Bale
not.
Batman.
Yeah, I still love Christian
I
Bale.
will
It's
say
not-
Batman
Who's
versus
Batman.
It's a different Batman, definitely.
Well,
but like, I still think it's an okay Batman.
I don't think they
I'm
did
not
everything
disappointed.
right with Batman and Batman vs Superman.
Oh,
Like,
well, yeah,
he
I
straight
agree.
up
I
murdered
agree.
people.
No, but I heard like Batman was that OG dude.
Well, but like,
Wait,
Yeah, he killed people now.
dude, he straight up killed people in that movie.
yeah, but didn't he in some of like the darker like Batman? What was
But like, I mean, I'm sure there are ones, but it's just the type of thing where it's like the one it's super based on, like, or the one that Snyder said it was based on, Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
He still doesn't kill people. He wants to. It's still that fucked up Bruce Wayne of like, I want to fucking murder people because
Yeah.
it's just easier, but he doesn't.
Really?
Because then he
Okay.
admits
I
that
just
he's
don't
just
know
as insane as the people he's
Yeah,
trying to
and it's
stop.
one of those things where, like, I don't know, like, I liked that movie just because the action was fun, and I did think Ben Affleck actually was a good Batman. Just, I don't know, the parts where he's just, like, flying in and just shooting trucks and
That was
exploding
fucking
them.
awesome.
It was awesome, but I'm like, that's not Batman.
I love the part where he fucking busts through the wall. And he
Yeah,
just like, he's
yes.
just like, rah! I was like,
That's
that guy's
the
like,
best
dude,
part.
fuck!
Oh my
The
God.
warehouse fight scene was fun, too, where he's, like,
I
fighting all
agree.
those
That
guys.
was really good.
Which one comes out, I was gonna say?
Aquaman comes out after Justice League.
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
yeah.
Okay, but hold on.
I mean, but either way,
Sorry.
hopefully those come out well. What's
Back
up?
to the which movie Marvel's gonna fuck up first.
Yes.
I have a list of the next
Uh-oh.
up until 2019.
Yes.
So
Infinity War is
Doctor
gonna be
Strange
tough.
is what
Yeah.
I say it's gonna be.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you read the rest of
Yeah,
them?
I'll
real
read them
quick?
out.
Yep.
Just stop me when you feel like that's the one that's gonna fuck. That's gonna suck.
Okay, well, I'll just preface beforehand. Potentially Black Panther, they could
Well,
pull
let's
it
go
off
with the
okay.
first one.
But, okay, go ahead.
Guardians 2. No.
I think they'll do it well.
Thor Ragnarok.
Probably. I'm
I'm-
calling it.
Honestly,
Oh, no.
I've been skeptical about Ragnarok for a while. But that was just because
I wonder if they'll have
That's okay.
Fenrir.
That was just because Dark World let me down, so I don't know. I want to hear the rest
Fair.
first, but
Black Panther.
I'm a maybe on that one.
I want it to be good.
Yeah.
I do.
They need that Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or Black female fans know what's up. What's that? Avengers Infinity War. Part 1.
The one thing I will say about Infinity War, that's gonna have so much hype.
I heard
That's true. That's very
I heard
true.
that was the one that they're gonna have Wolverine and Ghost Rider in it.
Yeah.
Well, dude, Avengers,
actually-
Wolverine.
It's gonna be
I mean,
super
supposedly.
stacked. It can't fail, right?
Well, but that's
This
what I
is
It
mean.
needs to
Maybe.
make you fail.
It
On,
can,
on the other hand, though, it could fail based on the fact that they have too many people and they don't make everything mix.
that's what I
well.
mean. It's like there's Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy. I
Yeah.
heard possibly people from Fantastic Four, but I hope that's not true because they are
Yeah,
not
they-
ready for that. They
no,
fucked up
no,
every
I
single
agree.
one they did. But Ghost Rider, like all those people, that'd be awesome.
Right.
But that's a lot of hype.
Yeah, because
But
that's
if
the thing. Is
anyone's
that,
good at juggling that many people,
That's true.
well,
Marvel
that's
is
the
good
thing.
at it.
They've done a good job, but like I almost feel like they've maxed it. Like the big Avengers movies, they've had like the maximum number of people that you can feel like get into and feel sympathetic with in a movie period of time. Like they've already
or it's
maxed out on that.
a
So if
two-part
they,
movie.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
know,
be a
but
two-part.
but at the same time though, like how are you gonna break that? Like
Well, think
I
about it
guess
this
if
way.
you, like,
Civil
get
War
everyone to
had more people, way more people than Avengers, isn't it?
did it?
Infinity
Not
War is gonna
that
have
many
more.
more.
I mean, compared
Yeah, so
to
this is
the
the
last
thing.
Avengers.
Yeah.
It had more, but I don't know. I feel like they're pushing the boundary, and if they have a massive
I
number of
say if I
people,
could double down, double
I don't
Infinity
know.
War.
I don't know.
All right, so
Well, okay. So the only way that they can do it is if they, all of the people that they've had in past movies, they just bring in as is. Don't add anything to those characters. You can't progress their story at all. And only the new people in Infinity War, you talk about their story a little bit, and you just assume like basically proceed in that movie with the assumption that everyone has seen all of the prior movies and don't change any of the existing characters. The new characters, if you give them progression, then maybe you can pull that off.
Have they announced anything after Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have. But so to wrap up, they can if they execute, like, it's possible they can do it.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be. It's a fine line to walk. It's a tough scale. It's a fine. Yeah,
I don't know. Sure. As of right now, my vote would be for Thor Ragnarok, but
Captain Marvel.
Oh, it's gonna be sick.
Honestly, I kind of want that to be. I feel like
that to be sick, but is that going to be sick?
See, I don't know.
That's Marvel's version of the Shazam guy, right?
Yeah, I actually feel like if anyone's good at introducing characters that like typically are not in the forefront of your mind, Marvel's been really good at it.
There's a sandwich between both Infinity War Part 1 and 2. So who they have to direct it? Who they gonna have produce it? They can't.
The casting is going to be pretty critical too, I think.
Yes. Considering how integral Captain Marvel is to the Marvel universe, though, I don't think they're going to just hang Captain Marvel up.
Yeah, I think they'll do okay with it. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think they can do it. I think they'll be.
Because like Avengers,
that's not definitely
Infinity War Part 1, Infinity War Part 2, they're only 1 year apart, and then there's 2 movies between that. It's Captain Marvel and Inhumans.
Inhumans? Really?
Yes.
I didn't know they were making it.
They're shoving that between both.
Oh, the Inhumans?
Avengers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that actually is cool.
Those guys, their story's pretty cool.
Full disclosure, I know nothing
even
about
Inhumans. Even if they find a star to play that role, at that point, do they have enough production staff?
To be perfectly honest, I actually think... I don't want it to be true. I actually think they'll fuck up Inhumans.
Yeah, who
They're a Marvel group. They're kind of like... They're perceived as bad guys, but they really are good people. They're like they're
it's Suicide Squad.
No.
What's the Inhuman Squad?
The problem,
okay, I vote for that one. No.
Okay, so each Inhuman is like a clone of a different species with all these different powers that live on this planet, and they kind of like get casted out of their planet because it gets overrun, and then they're trying to get it back. And their leader is like the real king of the Inhumans, and then they end up getting their world back. But it's like this whole thing, like they're like their rivals are the Fantastic Four at first.
Really?
Like there's this bitch that has hair that can like fuck you up. Then there's like a lizard dude.
Medusa.
That's her name, I think.
Dude, like in fairness, really? The Inhumans are really cool.
They're cool as fuck.
That strikes me as one that I don't know if they'll do well.
But
because not a lot of people know who the Inhumans are.
I feel like Captain Marvel is enough of it's enough of a tradition. It's almost like another Captain America. I feel like they will know and the formula will work with Captain Marvel. Inhumans, I feel like, is a different Marvel movie.
True. I was gonna say, from kind of an outsider's perspective, just from what Clay said, that sounds like an interesting concept. So,
cool.
They could, if they tell that origin story well, that could be an interesting
It's very,
movie.
because, like, a lot of people don't know that, because some of them look like humans, but what they really are just different alien species, so that, because the Inhumans, what they'll do is, they'll clone a race of people, and then they'll send them into there so that they can battle them and overcome them and defeat their planet. So that's why they have all these different Inhumans, because they're supposed to be able to be better than what they're copied as.
Are they supposed to be...
It's not a matter of how much you like it. It's a matter of, is it going to suck or not?
It's probably going to suck.
Like, looking at this, at this point, unless they move the schedule down, I can't imagine there being enough time, especially with how big the cast are for both Avengers.
I imagine
Inhumans has a solid, like, 5-6 people.
Yeah, you 5-6 people.
Yeah, that's a lot to
and they're not human, so there's going to be CGI involved. And do you want to pull CGI from, I guess, Captain Marvel, who's their flagship, whatever,
right?
Or the Avengers: Infinity War, which is like,
that's the movie. Don't want to do that. Yeah,
there's not gonna be main stars in that one. I don't think Iron Man and Captain America are gonna be in that one.
Right.
And then Infinity War.
Yeah. Infinity War is not gonna have no. Scarlett Johansson's not gonna be in it. I know that for a fact. Scarlett Johansson's not gonna be in that one. There's two. I know Scarlett Johansson's not gonna be in that, and I think that's where Ghost Rider's gonna come in, and then that's where Wolverine's gonna come in for a different guy that's not gonna be in it.
I wonder who's gonna play Wolverine at that point.
Probably Hugh Jackman.
I thought that no. Jackman said this last one's gonna be.
I'm imagining
Logan's gonna be his last one.
Are you gonna throw away all those royalties from Infinity War?
Yeah, would he though?
He said he's gonna.
I mean, he's fine. He's set. He's been
All right,
in
you
a
know
lot
what?
of good
He's
movies.
fucking cool as
But
shit.
still,
I'm gonna put my vote for Marvel movie they'll fuck up, either Inhumans or Ragnarok. I can't decide between them, but I'm not confident in horror movies at this point, and Inhumans is just kind of different to me.
Yeah.
I do, however, have a question if people would like afterwards. Just because we've talked about which Marvel movie they'll fuck up, which DC movie do you actually think is going to be
None.
oh, that's a good one.
Wait,
Let
but
me,
let's,
pull
yeah,
it
I was
up.
gonna say,
I pulled up a couple
wait,
of
let's finish this first though, because nope, I forgot what that part. What was that? Oh well, one thing, Inhumans, they're not part of Infinity War. I assume they're not going to be part of
No,
Infinity
probably
War.
not.
Yeah,
Not
so
at
it can't
all.
be.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll be like a.
They're
Batman
part of
versus
the
Superman
fan.
introduction.
They're
Okay.
introduced through the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
So they forgot the
What
Fantastic Four
follows the second Infinity War
movie
movie?
first. It doesn't show. That's the.
Okay,
what
that's
against
the.
for now.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Dang, I want Black Panther to be good. I'm gonna go with Black Panther. That they might fuck that
That's
up.
fair. That's fine.
I'm curious to see if they'll
Well,
have
new
Storm in
characters.
it because
Yeah.
him and Storm are married.
Oh, is Storm in that one?
Shit.
I don't
Storm-
know.
him
Well,
and-
she can't technically because Fox owns Storm.
Oh,
See,
right.
this is the
Well,
issue
Fox
I
owns
want.
X-Men. Or they own the rights to X-Men. They don't own
Dude, that's
Storm the
fucking
character.
slavery.
But they
can't
still
do that shit
own
anymore. It's
X-Men.
2016.
But like for them to introduce Storm, she's part of the X-Men. They'd have to get the
they could
rights.
do that. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Fox would have to give them
When
the
do the rights
rights.
expire? I feel like
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's why.
That would
That's
actually
why
be
in the
interesting.
Deadpool
I'll find
movie.
out. We'll talk about that next podcast.
That's why in the
Don't worry, we got
Deadpool
enough
movie
to
you
get
saw
into.
only Colossus and that other
Yeah,
girl
almost an hour and a
because
half right
they
now.
couldn't get the rights to
Dude,
the other
yeah,
ones.
there's a lot. All right, I was gonna say
But,
I
yeah.
do like the idea of which DC movie's gonna act. I love DC.
None of them.
Do we
But
wanna-
which one's
Wait,
gonna
should we
be
save
good?
that for next podcast? We're at almost an hour and a half already.
People only watch 18 minutes of this shit.
I know, yeah. We might want to
Alright.
lead off with that next time.
That's fair.
I do
we will
like that.
get to lead
I
off that next time.
definitely like that
we will
concept.
totally forget to leave.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you for listening.